Hi, my name is Albert with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you a 2013 KTM RC8 1190R Super Sport motorcycle. This is a pre-owned bike, I suppose. I purchased this bike from KTM. It was a demo, and so it's new in that it's never been retail sold, okay, but it's not new in that it has 1,700 miles on it, but it's in nice condition. There's some small signs of use as would be expected with 1,700 miles on it, but the bike runs and overall looks mostly new. I did install a set of brand new tires on it just to make it fresh for the next owner. All in all, the bodywork looks good. Couple of little nicks right up in here on it, a little bit of light stuff on the windshield and on the headlight, and a little bit on the rear tail light, just little flakes, little nicks, just not quite as fresh as maybe a new one would be. You know, the RC8 is an incredible motorcycle. It's a V-twin. I think they're rated about 175 horsepower to the crank. I'm sure slightly less than that to the wheel, of course, but just a lot of fun to ride a V-twin sport bike. Very torquey, they pull really hard, and then of course this is really about as close to a street legal race bike as you're going to get. A lot of adjustability to this bike. You can adjust the foot pegs. As far as their height, they're set up high now, but you can actually lower the pegs. Plus you can remove these spacers, which would raise the peg and change that positioning a little bit. The lever here on the rear brake pedal, you can move it. The passenger pegs are easily removable. We do have the rear passenger pegs to go on it. And then we do have the rear seat for it. It just plugs in. The rear seat actually just sets right on top of here. So you don't need a solo cowl. You just pop that seat out, you put these little plugs back in, and you're good to go. And you do all that with just the key right here. Marchesini wheels. Very cool Brembo brake calipers, front and rear. It does have the swing arm spools. Those are standard from the factory. A WP suspension, front and rear. We're talking about adjustability. The foot pegs are adjustable. The foot pegs, of course, we talked about. You can also adjust the ride height on the bike here. I've ridden this bike a little bit. So I'm not tall, so we've got the bike lowered. You can also raise and lower the tail section on the bike, and hopefully you can see. But right here is, you can see this little tab sticking down maybe, and there's a bolt hole there. So this was bolted into that hole, and that would raise, and so you've got one bolt for the tail section here and the other one here, and so you can raise that whole tail section. It kind of moves it like this. And anyway, we've got it set low. That lowers the seat, and then we've got the ride height set a little lower. And then the handlebars are adjustable, so you can adjust your handlebar positioning here, there. So you can tilt the handlebar in and out like this. And then also there's a spacer right in there, right here, and you can actually raise and lower the handlebar by taking that spacer in or out, or even possibly changing the thickness of that spacer to whatever you desire. But great looking bike. It has some little LED lights that go right in here, the two headlights for low and high beam, the two bulbs, and of course really looks great. Of course, the orange is KTM's signature color, and I think this bike looks good. The white, the orange, and the black. I'm a big fan of white, and anyway, I think it's a nice color combination. Chromoly steel trellis frame, aluminum swing arm, has a WP steering stabilizer, hydraulic clutch, which is a little different. A lot of sport bikes going to have a cable-operated clutch. Really great digital instrumentation, and one of the cool things is there's a button here on the handlebar where you can switch the dash. So this bike has 1,770 miles on it. You can switch it to this screen, which is the one I like. Shows you gear position, trip meter, odometer, and then of course you've got your tach, your speed, all of that stuff there. But it does have a built-in lap timer. It does give you the temperature, coolant temperature there. And we're back. All in all, this bike is really nice. Like I said, it's got 1,700 miles on it. I did see a little bit of a scuff, a little light scratch right there. Not really noticeable, but right there, a little bit of scratches on the tail section here, just from road debris it looks like, and then a little bit just on the front. There are a couple little nicks in here, again just from the 1,700 miles. You can kind of see one there. But anyway, all in all, very, very minimal. The bike looks very nice and clean. So let's crank her up for you, let you hear what this machine sounds like. Love the sound of that V-twin. Alright, well that's a look at this 2013 KTM RC8 1190R demo. Gonna have a nice price on this bike, or a chance to save some money and get a bike that's really in quite nice condition, I think. Alright. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Lamar, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we just love it if you give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.